Have you ever wondered what secrets might be lurking behind the closed doors of a seemingly perfect family? Today, we unravel a chilling tale of betrayal, deceit, and murder that shook the community of Mesa, Arizona, in July 2008. This is the tragic story of Jennifer Lee Trelegy, a hardworking woman whose life was cut short after she uncovered her husband's darkest secrets. Jennifer Lee Trelegy was a beloved figure in her community. Known for her kindness and dedication, she balanced a demanding job with her role as a devoted mother and wife. Jennifer worked as a nurse, often taking double shifts to ensure her family was well taken care of. Her friends and neighbors often spoke of her warmth and generosity. Jennifer's life seemed picture perfect, but little did anyone know, it was all a facade. Jennifer's husband, Michael Trelegy, was a charismatic fitness instructor. To the outside world, Michael was the epitome of a successful and supportive husband. He ran a local gym, Trelegy Fitness, and was well respected in the community. Members of the gym often praised his motivational skills and dedication to health and fitness. But behind closed doors, their marriage was far from the idyllic image they portrayed. Michael's charm masked a web of deceit and criminal activity. It was in July 2008, while cleaning out the garage, that Jennifer stumbled upon something that would change everything. Hidden in a dusty corner, she found a stack of documents that revealed Michael's involvement in a pyramid scheme targeting vulnerable children. The scheme preyed on families, promising health and fitness benefits while siphoning off their money. Shocked and devastated, Jennifer confronted Michael. Their argument was heated, with Jennifer threatening to expose him. She had no idea just how dangerous this discovery would be. Jennifer's discovery wasn't merely about financial fraud. The documents contained detailed records of the gym's members, many of whom were children and teenagers. Michael and his associates had been exploiting these young members, using their personal information to extort money from their families. The promises of personal training and fitness were a front for a much darker operation that preyed on the hopes and dreams of vulnerable families. Jennifer's confrontation with Michael was intense. She demanded that he come clean and shut down the operation. Michael, desperate to protect his secret, tried to downplay the situation, but Jennifer was resolute. She threatened to go to the authorities if he didn't stop. Michael, realizing the gravity of the situation, knew that his entire empire was at risk. His charm and manipulation had always worked in the past, but this time, Jennifer was determined to do the right thing. Just days after their confrontation, Jennifer was found brutally murdered in her home. The community was in shock, unable to comprehend the loss of such a beloved individual. Initially, the police suspected a robbery gone wrong, but as they delved deeper into the case, it became clear that this was no random act of violence. The scene at the Trelegy home was gruesome. Jennifer had been attacked in the kitchen, and there were signs of a violent struggle. The police found evidence that she had tried to defend herself, but she was ultimately overpowered. The brutality of the crime suggested a crime of passion, not a simple robbery. As detectives began their investigation, they couldn't ignore the fact that Jennifer had uncovered something potentially dangerous just days before her death. Detectives began to unravel the web of deceit surrounding Michael. What they discovered was far more sinister than anyone could have imagined. Michael was not just involved in a pyramid scheme. He was a key figure in a sinister gym group that exploited its members for financial gain. The gym, which outwardly appeared to be a place for health and fitness, was a front for illegal activities. Michael and his associates used their positions to manipulate and control their members, exploiting their vulnerabilities for personal profit. As the investigation progressed, detectives interviewed members of the gym. Many of them had no idea about the darker side of Trelegy Fitness. They spoke highly of Michael, describing him as a dedicated and inspirational figure. However, a few members, particularly parents of the younger clients, began to share their suspicions. They had noticed discrepancies in billing and had been pressured into signing expensive contracts that delivered little in return. One mother, Lisa Hernandez, shared her story with the police. Her son, Alex, had joined the gym to train for his high school wrestling team. Lisa had been impressed by Michael's promises of personalized training and nutritional guidance. However, over time, she noticed that the costs kept escalating. Michael insisted that Alex needed additional supplements and private sessions, all of which were incredibly expensive. When Lisa tried to cancel the membership, she was met with threats and intimidation. It became clear that Michael was using his position to extort money from vulnerable families. The detectives' investigation into the gym's financial records revealed a complex network of fraudulent activities. Michael and his associates had created a system where they could extract money from their clients without delivering on their promises. They used high-pressure sales tactics and manipulated their members into signing contracts that were nearly impossible to cancel. The deeper the detectives dug, the more they realized that Jennifer had been right to be concerned. As detectives pieced together the evidence, they found that Michael had a clear motive to silence Jennifer. Her discovery threatened to bring down his entire operation. The meticulous police work revealed connections and led to crucial evidence that pointed directly to Michael as the primary suspect in Jennifer's murder. The investigation took a dramatic turn when a former associate of Michael's came forward with crucial information. This individual, who had been part of the inner circle at the gym, provided detailed accounts of Michael's illegal activities and his involvement in the pyramid scheme. The associate also revealed that Michael had been increasingly paranoid in the days leading up to Jennifer's murder. He had confided in them about his fear that Jennifer would go to the police and destroy everything he had built. The testimony from the former associate was damning. They described how Michael had become obsessed with maintaining control over his operation. He had even considered fleeing the country to avoid prosecution. The associate's revelations painted a picture of a man who would stop at nothing to protect his secrets, even if it meant killing his own wife. As the trial approached, the community was gripped by the unfolding drama. The courtroom was packed with spectators, eager to see justice served for Jennifer Lee Trilogy. The prosecution presented a compelling case, detailing Michael's fraudulent activities and his motive for murder. They called numerous witnesses, including the former associate, gym members, and financial experts who testified about the extent of Michael's illegal activities. Michael's defense team tried to paint a different picture. They argued that Michael was a dedicated fitness instructor who had been framed by disgruntled former employees and clients. They claimed that Jennifer's murder was a tragic coincidence and that there was no concrete evidence linking Michael to the crime. However, the prosecution's case was strong, and the evidence against Michael was overwhelming. The trial was intense, with each twist and turn keeping everyone on edge. Michael's defense tried to create doubt, but the jury could see through their arguments. The evidence was clear. Michael had the motive, the means, and the opportunity to commit the murder. The courtroom was filled with tension as the jury deliberated. After several days of deliberation, the jury reached a verdict. Michael Trilogy was found guilty of Jennifer's murder. The conviction brought some measure of justice to Jennifer's family and friends, but the scars left by Michael's betrayal ran deep. The community of Mesa, Arizona, was left grappling with the fallout of Michael's actions. But Jennifer's legacy of kindness and dedication would never be forgotten. In the aftermath of the trial, the gym was shut down, and its assets were seized by the authorities. The families who had been exploited by Michael's scheme were given some measure of restitution, although it could never fully compensate for the harm they had endured. Michael was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole, ensuring that he could never harm anyone else. Jennifer Lee Trilogy's story serves as a stark reminder of the dark secrets that can lurk beneath the surface of seemingly perfect lives. Her untimely death highlighted the importance of vigilance and the relentless pursuit of justice in the face of evil. As we reflect on this tragic tale, we are reminded of the strength and resilience of those who seek justice for their loved ones. The story of Jennifer Lee Trilogy is a testament to the courage it takes to stand up against darkness, even when the cost is unimaginable. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.